I'm with Madonna from the Madonna Multinational Funeral Home in Passaic, New Jersey, and we're here at the New Jersey State Funeral Directors Convention. And Madonna, I want to ask you first of all, how long you been in the funeral industry?
I just hit my 31st year in business, August the 28th.
Okay.
And I've been licensed about 35 years.
Wow, 35 years. Okay, so now the question I'm gonna start off with is what made you get started? What drew you to the funeral industry? Because not everybody has to have some kind of story of how they got involved with the funeral industry.
I got involved in the funeral industry because I loved funerals.
Oh, did love funerals?
My family was from New Jersey, and I had a lot of family in the Georgia area.
Okay.
And every time we heard someone someone had died, we would jump in the car with my uncles and ride from Jersey to Georgia.
Wow.
The biggest thrill was to stop at the south of the border, but once we got to the funeral, and it was normally a sixth cousin, second cousin, third, we didn't even know the people because we were children. We knew we were going to be with family.
Yeah.
We knew we were going to have a good time. We knew we were going to eat good food. And funerals were always left a positive taste in my mouth.
Yeah. But I think a lot of our funerals are more of a celebration, and that's where it is. So it kind of turns into a celebration after.
Yes.
So it's a time of families coming together and really bonding again together. Even though there's that note of sadness that's in there, but you could definitely celebrate the life that was there and then also reconnect.
Once the sadness was over, then the celebration begins.
So, Madonna, I know families can do the pre-arrangements if they want to get their affairs together, before they might pass on. What is the benefit really of doing a pre-arrangement for someone to choose to do a pre-arrangement?
You just said it. To get their affairs together before they pass on, especially if they have no family to make sure that gets done for them, or in some cases they don't trust the family, or and they want to make sure everything is done before they leave. And
make sure it's done the way they want it done.
The way they want it done.
Okay, so they can come in and make a pre-arrangement. I mean, how early does one make a pre-arrangement for themselves? I mean, is it at a certain age that someone would do it?
No, it's very, very personal.
Okay.
My best girlfriend, who's 84, just came in on Sunday to make pre-arrangements. And I asked her, is there something wrong? Are you sick? She goes, no. She just wants to get this done and over with, and it leaves her a sense of accomplishment and peace. Yeah, peace. That's what. Yeah, I think that's the key. That it leaves you peace because you know that your family doesn't have to stress about it. Exactly. Because she doesn't want her two daughters to stress about it.
Yeah, because I know funerals can be obviously very stressful.
Very.
So, as the person, if you can help in any way by pre-arranging, so everything's kind of set, I guess that's a good thing to be done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Plus, it sets a price mark. You can save a lot of times on your cemetery prices.
Oh.
Sometimes on our prices, even though our prices aren't guaranteed, it can save you money by thinking ahead and planning ahead.
Okay, so it saves money, like the cemetery, because you're buying a plot, so that's basically locked in at that point.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you're buying the plot at that point, and then on the funeral director side, some of those prices too can be...
We kind of set them in for you.
Oh, okay. Now, and that's interesting, I'm just bringing this up as I know one of my pastor's my pastor's father's friends had did a pre-arrangement. It must have been about 25 years ago. And then now they had the funeral recently. And some things have changed, obviously.
Absolutely.
But then they still kind of went with, they still even honored the prices that they had.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's our prerogative to honor the prices, even though they may have increased. But in New Jersey, we're required to put that money in a prepaid program called Choices.
Okay.
And Choices has millions of dollars in it because this is very popular pre-planning.
Okay.
And they give you a pretty decent interest rate.
Okay.
So the interest that the pre-need is accumulating will sometimes offset the increases
in the pricing. Oh, okay. That makes sense, and that's good.
Especially after 25 years. I'm pretty sure it was able to offset some of the prices. Increase.
Okay. So now that's in New Jersey. Different states have different laws and rules.
Yes.
Okay, so New Jersey has a Choices program.
I can't even put the pre-need money in my bank account.
It has to go into
Choices. It has to
Choices.
go directly into Choices.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a safety
protect
feature
the
for the
consumer.
for
So
the
it's
family.
a very, very safe
Yeah.
and honest way to pre-plan your funeral.
Oh, and that's beautiful.
Yes,
That's
it is.
good. And
Yes,
then
it
you
is.
guys obviously do that as well. So you do it, and you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to reach the $1 million mark
Oh,
with
yeah.
choices.
Okay.
I'm at about 980 something thousand.
You right there, huh? Okay.
You get
All
a
right.
pen when you reach the $1 million mark.
Oh, okay. So we'll
So
see.
help
what
me
your-
out with the
All
$1 million mark.
All right. So we're gonna put your information up there so people can contact you as well. Thank you
Okay.
very much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. It was a pleasure,
It's mine, too.
Madonna.